I find it offensive beyond belief that a combination of Jews and Zionists has been able to persuade so many governments that the Holocaust is the single event in history on which open discussion will not be permitted, which is a gross infringement of Article 19 in the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. But there are those who claim that Article 20 of the United Nations International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights can be used to take this basic right of freedom of expression away from us. Any advocacy of national, racial, or religious hatred that constitutes incitement to discrimination, hostility, or violence shall be prohibited by law. This is not unreasonable as long as the wording is correctly interpreted. The key word is advocacy, which, according to the Shorter Oxford English Dictionary, means the function of an advocate, pleading for or supporting. So as to make this absolutely clear, one may substitute the appropriate, expanded meaning of the word advocacy into Article 20 as follows. Any pleading for or supporting of national, racial, or religious hatred that constitutes incitement to discrimination, hostility, or violence shall be prohibited by law. We should also look at the definition of incitement. The root word is the verb incite, to urge or spur on, to stir up, instigate, stimulate. Thus, incitement clearly means an intention to cause others to take some kind of action. It does not mean providing information which may cause someone to do something illegal. If I told a friend that I'd seen pornographic material on display in a shop where his daughter buys her teen magazines, and he smashed the shop's window and rubbished the offensive material, I could not be held responsible for his actions because merely imparting information is not inciting another person to take action. Revealing and disseminating material contained in historical documents with a conviction that the information is plausible is not urging or spurring on others to take adverse action against any national, racial, or religious group. To suggest that it is incitement is a gross distortion of language, known as doublespeak. The word incitement has been deliberately misinterpreted in the past, and this must not be allowed to continue, because such doublespeak demonstrates a level of dishonesty that should never have been allowed to insinuate itself into the legislation of any nation which claims to uphold the accurate meaning and spirit of the Declaration of Human Rights.